My name is Daniel. I've been working in commercial printing in Gainesville for about 12 years.
I'm Lauren, and I'm an assistant principal at Newberry Elementary School.
And we have two incredible kids. We have a 7-year-old daughter, Riley, and a 5-year-old son, Aiden. And they're just amazing. And they're both now going to be in Upstream,
where we both serve. We were going to a church here in town, and we had been there for about 4 or 5 years. We had some friends that went to the church. It never really felt like home. Talked to Daniel's mom, and she suggested Anthem, and we had never heard of it before, and we were like, all right, well,
so we
go try it. We went, and it was pretty exciting because that first Sunday, it's like we knew immediately, like, this is the place we want to be.
I get to be a part of a team that creates amazing experiences for kids, and on the Upstream large group team, we try to make it the most engaging and fun experience that a kid could possibly have, and then really just show them God's character and these basic truths that we want kids to learn before they move on to a different stage of life.
You're wondering why you should serve. It's gonna change your life, and I think sometimes we think we're too busy, or it won't fit in our schedules, or I have this to do and this responsibility. But serving opens your heart in a way that it just creates somehow more of you. And even though you're adding something onto your schedule, and it makes you feel like you have a purpose. And that's what it did for me. I thought my schedule was too busy with kids, with work. Daniel was serving. But once I started doing it, I found that I had more margin than I did before I started, which is odd because I think it gave me some breathing room, and it allowed me to give. And I think when you give, you get something back that makes you more connected to God. It makes you more connected to other people, and you can give more of yourself.
So I believe that God has put in all of us a little slice of himself, and I think that that can be anything from you're great at administrating, you're great at being goofy and making people laugh, you're great at welcoming people, you're great at making people feel loved and cared for, all sorts of different slices of himself. And I feel that you may not know what that little nugget of him looks like in you until you find the right spot to serve. And I think that once you make that decision to say, hey, I'm not gonna be afraid, and I'm done with the excuses, and I'm gonna take that step, that part of him in you lights up, and you will feel more alive doing what you were made to do than anything else that you could be doing. And it just brings a whole different dimension and appreciation towards everything else in your life. It's almost like your color palette is broader, like you just see things differently, and you're living more alive because you know that you're doing what God has designed you to do. And if you can do it alongside people that you're friends with and people that you love and love you back, what more can you ask for? Than to live in community with people that love God, and you just want to show that off.